Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Look before you leap. Mickey and Goofy are enjoying a quiet game of chess. Just as Mickey is about to make a move, something soars through the window and lands right in the middle of the chessboard. What was that? Mickey asks. The two friends look carefully at something that looks right back at them. It's green. It was webbed feet, it says. Ribbit, ribbit, it's for frog. It is a frog, a very jumpy frog. Goofy tries to grab it. Plop. The frog leaps out of Goofy's hand and right toward the kitchen sink. Girl plunk. Water splashes all over the kitchen floor. You really should look before you leap, Mickey says to the frog. What are we going to do about this big puddle? Goofy asks. Oh, Toodles, Mickey calls. We need some... I said there. Oh, Toodles, Mickey calls. We need some mascot tools right now. Toodles brings 3 tools, a mop, a hot air balloon, and a rowboat. Which one does Mickey need to clean up the kitchen? The mop is the right tool for this job, says Mickey. Thanks, Toodles. He and Goofy mop up the water from the floor. Gosh, says Goofy, all this hard work is making me hungry. He decides to make lunch. A super duper stacked sandwich with everything on it. Yummers. Goofy is just about to take a big bite when the frog takes a giant leap and... Squish! Stop, Mickey cries. You're about to get a frog in your throat. You really should look before you leap, Goofy says to the frog. And I should look before I eat. What should we do with this jumpy little fella? I think we should find a nice pond, Mickey replies. Then it can leap without causing any trouble. Goofy carries the frog outside. It is a beautiful sunny day. Daisy's doing an art project in the clubhouse backyard. Hold on tight to our frog friend, Mickey says. He's pretty slippery. I have him, says Goofy. The frog wriggles a little. I have him, says Goofy. The frog slips and slides. Oops, I don't have him. He said, oops, I don't have him. Goofy yelps at the frog. Goofy yelps as the frog leaps right toward it. Daisy's painting. Splat! The frog lands on her paint palette, sending different colors to paint, flying in all directions. You should look before you leap, Daisy says to the frog. Now my painting and my clothes are a mess, but the frog keeps jumping, leaving a trail of yellow web footprints. Hey, little friend, Mickey says to the frog, slow down, but it's too late. The frog leaps out from behind Daisy painting and heads straight toward Mikey's bicycle. Boing! The frog zooms down the road, holding tightly to the handlebars. He is headed straight for a cliff. Oh no, Goofy shouts. Oh, Toodles! Yells Mickey, we need you. Excuse me. Toodle brings 3 new tools, a lasso, a shovel, and a flashlight. Which one does Mickey need to rescue the frog? The lasso is the right tool for this job, says Mickey. Thanks, Toodles. Mickey and Goofy carefully pull the bicycle back from the edge of the cliff. The frog lands on the soft grass, looks up at them, and lets out a ribbit. We need to find somewhere safe for this little guy, Goofy says. He keeps leaping towards trouble. Before they can get their hands on him, the frog hops away down the road with Mickey and Goofy following fast behind. The frog stops hopping right in front of the Hot Dog Hills Pizzeria. Slowly, Mickey and Goofy creep up behind him, hoping he doesn't notice. We've got to get him before he leaps, Mickey whispers. They walk on tiptoe, trying not to make a sound. Slowly, quietly, Mickey reaches out an arm. And right then, the frog leaps onto a pizza pie. Slush! Tomato sauce splatters and sprays all over. The chef is not happy with the new pizza topping. You should look before you leap, shouts the man behind the counter. The frog stops for a moment to clean himself off. Before Mickey and Goofy catch up to him, he hops down Main Street, headed right toward Minnie and Pluto. He about to go do some more damage. Mickey and Goofy are tired and nearly out of breath from this wild, wacky frog chase. Maybe Minnie and Pluto can help us catch our frog friends, says Mickey. And take them to a nice pond, Goofy asks. But the frog has other ideas. He takes a great big leap and lands right inside Minnie's goldfish bowl. Splash! The big wave makes the goldfish fly right out. Minnie gently puts the goldfish back into his bowl. I don't know if we'll ever find a pond for Froggy. We need some help, Goofy says with a sigh. Oh, Toodles, Mickey calls. Toodle brings 3 new tools, a birthday cake, a beach ball, and a net. Which one will help catch the frog? Net. The net is the right tool for this job, says Mickey. Thanks, Toodles. With a swing and a switch, Mickey scoops the frog up into the net. He is safe but not happy. He seems sad, Goofy says. I think you're right, Goofy, Mickey agrees. Then he looks ahead and sees something that makes him and the frog smile. I think we've just found the right place for you, Froggy, Mickey says. Mickey walks quickly down the street, careful not to disturb the frog too much. A few moments later, he gently lifts the frog out of the net, ready to show him its new home. I think you'll like this spot, Mickey tells him. It has plenty of cold water for swimming and a great view of Main Street. Ready to see your new? But the frog is impatient. He slips out of Mickey's hand and leaps straight for the fountain. He lands with a splash right next to another frog. Ribbit, Ribbit, he says. Ribbit, Ribbit, she replies. We did it, says Goofy. We finally found somewhere that he likes enough to stick around instead of leaping away. It may not be a pun, says Mickey, but it's a great place for him to splash and leap. And look, Minnie adds, your new friend found a new friend of his own. They watch the frog swim happily around the fountain. Suddenly, a goldfish jumps out of the water. Minnie's goldfish is excited to see another fish. Minnie looks at the small goldfish bowl compared to the big fountain and the animals that live there. It seems like the perfect spot for her goldfish, too. She decides to let the goldfish go, but promises to visit. Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, and Pluto walk back down Main Street, past the pizzeria, past the cliff, and back to the clubhouse. This time, there is no chasing and no leaping. I'm in the mood for pizza, Minnie says. Donna and Daisy agree to help her cook and bake a fresh pizza from scratch. Yummer, says Goofy. But Mickey and I have one quick thing to finish first. Mickey and Goofy get back to their game of chess. Mickey stares at the board trying to decide his next move. Come on, Mickey, Goofy says. You haven't made a move in a long time. I know, replies Mickey. I just want to make sure I look carefully before I leap. The end.
Subscribe for more videos from Deja.